Hello everyone and welcome back to school. This is our wonderful classroom, room C109. A little bit about me. This is my first year teaching at Ancho Pablo High School, but I've been teaching middle school and high school math for the past few years. And in addition to my teaching credential in math, I have a master in chemical engineering and I have worked as an engineer for several years. What I did this summer, I did some stuff just to keep me happy and keep me going. I did some gardening, very basic gardening. I took a lot of pictures while I was walking and hiking around my neighborhood. I did some baking and cooking. I even baked my own birthday cake. I did some biking. And also I went to water rafting, which was really fun. We fostered 2 kittens, but they are ready to be adopted. Some basic information about our classroom. This is my email address. This is the most reliable way to communicate with me. And our textbook is CPM. We're going to give you the login information soon. There are some fundamental values that we believe in our classroom. So I would like you guys just to remember these are the values that are promoted in our classroom. I wanted to make sure that everybody knows this is a multicultural and equitable classroom, meaning that this is an inclusive learning environment for everyone, regardless of ethnicity, sexual orientation, religion, race, gender, ability, social class, and language. It's equitable, meaning that I will be happy to adjust the teaching strategies and to some extent curriculum based on your learning needs. Distance learning, the big elephant in the room that we haven't talked about yet. We all know that we won't be meeting in person anytime soon, so we have to do our best to be familiar with the rules. Some rules, most importantly, respect. So even in our virtual environment, we have to be respectful towards each other. We have to be ready to learn, some sort of readiness to be in the classroom, even though it's a virtual classroom. And if possible, create a quiet workspace for yourself. And make sure that your computer is charged. Make sure other devices are off. Be respectful to others because we have a live lesson, so we have to be extra careful. Checking daily, turn in your assignment. Please try your best to have your camera on. Zoom will be the main platform that we're gonna be using this year. Be on time, make sure you log in before the class. Be prepared, have the materials ready, your computer and everything is ready. Be present, meaning that just don't walk away, don't be occupied with other stuff. Create a quiet place and turn on your video. These are optional, highly recommended, but I understand if you cannot have that situation created all the time. Make sure you mute yourself if you don't speak or it's not your turn to speak. There are some features on Zoom like raising your hand. Make sure you use those tools if you want to draw my attention or you have questions. No chatting while I'm teaching. I'm going to use other apps and platforms as we move on, but in the beginning, I don't want to overwhelm ourselves with different apps. CPM is the best textbook for pandemic because there are wonderful resources available online. If you have questions that you want to go and ask your parents, siblings, or anybody who might be able to help you, there are available sites online, and I put 2 of them for integrated 1 and 3. They are from CPM. They can just go to those resources, and then these resources give you some information about the summary of the lesson and some examples with their solution according to CPM expectations and standards. So very useful. More than 50% of our grade is for homework, classwork, and projects. So your participation and your presence in the classroom matters a lot. Aries, make sure if you haven't done it, log in and you create your student or parent portal now, because it's a wonderful resource to know about your schedule and your progress and some of the upcoming events. Classroom materials. I don't need much. I just need you guys to come to my classes with a pencil, eraser, and a lined binder paper. 1 2-inch binder is required for you to organize and collect your material and handouts. As I said, our textbook is available in hard copy and ebook. Optional material: graph paper, color pens or pencils, calculators, rulers. You have free access to Graphing Calculator TI-84 through your Chromebook. So this is the link, you can just click on it. If you have problem accessing to a binder, some pencils or erasers, just contact me. We will work it out together. The last but not the least, make sure that we all know that it's okay not to be okay. It's a pandemic. Pandemics are stressful, and not everyone deals with the stressful situation the same. So it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be stressed. Just make sure that you talk about it to someone. You find a good friend. You find a reliable person to talk to. You reach out. And even if you see a friend who doesn't seem to be okay, it's a nice and good idea to reach out and ask if she or he is okay and how you can help. Also, try to enjoy little things and make you happy, and wear your mask.